everyone. Welcome back to Travel Secrets with TV's Dave Galvan. I am TV's Dave Galvan. Today, we're going to be diving into one of the biggest debates in luxury travel. If you had the same vacation budget, would you get more value from a luxury cruise or a luxury resort? So at first glance, they seem very similar. Both promise exceptional service, fine dining, beautiful accommodations, unforgettable experiences. But once you start looking closer, the differences become much more interesting. Today, we're going to compare luxury cruises and luxury resorts in 10 important categories to help you decide which one delivers the most value for your vacation dollars. So let's set sail. Round one is going to be the price. Now, let's start with the obvious question. Which one's going to cost more? And the answer is always going to be depends. Or define the word cost. Luxury resorts often charge by the night. The room is just the beginning. You got meals, drinks, excursions. You got transportation, spa treatments, parking, resort fees. That all quickly adds up. Luxury cruises genuinely bundle many of those costs into one or two prices. Your accommodations, meals, and entertainment, transportation between destinations, and most of your onboard activities are already included. That doesn't mean the cruises are cheap, far from it, but they often make budgeting easier because fewer surprise expenses appear after you've booked. If you're someone who likes knowing most of your vacation costs up front, luxury cruises usually have the advantage. So round two is variety. Imagine spending 7 days in one beautiful resort. That sounds wonderful. Now imagine waking up every morning somewhere completely different. Today it's Santorini, tomorrow it's Mykonos. Next day, it's Naples. Then it's Barcelona. That's one of cruises' biggest strengths. Instead of one destination, you're visiting several. A luxury resort allows you to deeply experience one location. A cruise lets you sample multiple destinations in a single vacation. Neither is better. It just depends on your travel style. Round three is food. Luxury travelers often choose vacations based on food. Luxury resorts frequently have outstanding restaurants, locally sourced ingredients, and authentic regional cuisine. If you're staying in Tuscany, you'll experience Italian cooking prepared by Italian chefs using local products. Cruises also offer excellent dining, especially on those premium cruise lines. You'll find steakhouses, the French cuisine, the sushi bar, Italian restaurants, and so forth. The biggest difference is the resort often gives you a stronger connection to the local culture through the food. Cruises do provide a variety. If you're a foodie interested in regional flavors, the resorts are going to win. If you enjoy having dozens of dining options without leaving your ship, the cruising is going to be hard to beat. Round four, relaxation. Here's where the resorts are going to shine. Luxury resorts are designed around peace and quiet. You unpack once, find your favorite chair, learn the property, discover the hidden gardens, relax by the pool, maybe spend the afternoon at the spa. Look, there's no schedule. Cruises, on the other hand, just naturally involve more movement because port days begin early. Activities run throughout the day. Shows happen every evening. There's always something going on. If your dream vacation involves slowing down completely, those luxury resorts often provide the calmer experience. Round five, entertainment. Cruise ships are floating entertainment centers, Broadway-style musical productions. There's live music, there's comedy, there's casinos, cooking demonstrations, dance classes, wine tastings, trivia, movie under the stars. Look, there's something for everybody. It's usually all happening at once. Luxury resorts tend to focus more on the destination itself. There's beach walks, golf, tennis, spa treatments, local excursions, cultural experiences. Cruises generally offer more organized entertainment. Resorts encourage you to create your own pace. Round six is the service. Both are going to provide exceptional service. Luxury resorts often offer more personal relationship because staff members see you every day in a smaller environment. Their favorite bartender is going to remember your drink. The concierge knows your plans. Housekeeping learns your preferences. Luxury cruise lines also provide remarkable service, believe me. But with hundreds of passengers on board, the experience can get a little slightly different depending on the ship. Some ultra-luxury cruise lines with fewer guests provide service that's every bit as personalized as a 5-star resort. Round 7, the view. One of my favorite parts of cruising is this. Every morning you wake up to mostly a different view. So one day you're going into Montenegro and you're able to actually film as you enter the bay. The next day, there could be glaciers. The next day, tropical islands. I mean, this is pretty cool. At a luxury resort, you might have one spectacular ocean view for your entire stay. I mean, it's beautiful, but it doesn't change. Cruises deliver constant scenery. Round 8, the hidden costs. Luxury resorts sometimes surprise guests. Parking fees, resort fees, beach chair rentals, premium restaurants, airport transfers, etc., etc. The difference is that cruises generally include more in the initial fare. Neither vacation is completely all-inclusive unless you specifically book one that is. Always read the fine print before booking. Round 9, who travels with you? This is something that a lot of people overlook. Luxury resorts can attract honeymooners, families, retirees, business groups. Cruises tend to have personalities too. Some focus on families, some specialize in adults. Others cater almost entirely to luxury travelers. Choosing the right cruise is just as important as choosing the right destination. Not every luxury vacation is going to fit every traveler. And finally, round 10, overall value. So let's answer the big question, which offers more value? If your goal is seeing multiple destinations, enjoying outstanding entertainment, and simplifying your vacation budget, if your goal is total relaxation, immersion in a destination, so the resort's going to probably provide a richer experience. Value isn't about which vacation costs less. It's about which vacation gives you exactly what you're hoping to experience. Before booking, ask yourself these questions. Do you want adventure or relaxation? Would you rather explore 5 places or truly experience one? Am I excited by nightly entertainment, or do I prefer a quiet evening? Do I enjoy constantly discovering something new, or do I prefer something familiar with one beautiful location? Your answers will tell you far more than any travel brochure. My personal advice, as a luxury travel planner, one thing I've learned is this. There isn't a perfect vacation. There's only the perfect vacation for you. I've had clients absolutely fall in love with luxury cruising because they enjoyed unpacking once while visiting multiple countries. I've also had clients spend an entire week at a luxury beachfront resort and tell me it was the most relaxing vacation of their lives. Neither group was wrong. They simply value different experiences, and that's why planning matters. The best luxury vacation isn't necessarily the most expensive one. It's the one that matches your travel personality. So my final thoughts are, luxury travel has certainly evolved. There's no longer just about fancy hotels and bigger cruise ships. Today's travelers are looking for that experience, and they want meaningful moments, less stress, and exceptional service. They want memories that'll still be talking about 10 years from now. Whether you find those memories aboard a luxury cruise sailing through the Mediterranean or at a secluded 5-star resort overlooking a pristine beach, the goal is exactly the same. Come home refreshed, come home inspired, come home already dreaming about your next adventure. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone planning their next vacation. And remember, luxury is not about spending more. It's about experiencing more. Safe travels to all of you, and we'll see you next week.